Welcome to Doom Scrollin. Folks, what I'm about to tell you is going to shake you to your core. While you've been distracted by the latest political theater and social media nonsense, something extraordinary is barreling toward Earth at breakneck speed. Something that has Harvard scientists quietly panicking behind closed doors. They're calling it 3I/Atlas. And let me tell you, this thing is not your garden variety space rock. We're talking about an object 12 to 13 miles in diameter that's generating its own light. Think about that for a moment. When was the last time you saw a rock light itself up like a Christmas tree? Here's where it gets really interesting. This glow isn't behind the object like you'd expect from a normal comet tail. No. The illumination is in front of it, almost like headlights cutting through the cosmic darkness. One official admitted that, quote, illumination by sunlight cannot explain what they're observing. Now, they've got the Hubble Space Telescope trained on this thing, studying its every move, and what they're finding is making some very smart people very nervous. The object has what they're describing as unusual acceleration, unusual course, and unusual behavior. One scientist went on record saying these characteristics, quote, very closely match a sort of mapping or survey mission. A mapping mission. Let that sink in. Back in July of 2025, scientists confirmed this object originated from beyond our solar system. That's right, this thing is older than our entire Milky Way galaxy. It's dragon-shaped and moving at what experts are calling breakneck speed through space. But here's the timeline that should have you paying attention. On October 30th, this object gets cozy with our Sun, coming within about 130 million miles. Then, in late November, it reaches its closest approach to our solar system's center. But the real date you need to circle on your calendar is December 19th, 2025, when 3I Atlas comes within 17 million miles of Earth. Now, 17 million miles might sound like a safe distance, but in cosmic terms, that's practically a close encounter. And here's what's really got the establishment spooked. Some officials are suggesting this object's behavior, quote, could be intentional to avoid detailed observations from Earth-based telescopes. Intentional. Think about what that implies. One physicist has gone so far as to suggest this possible alien spaceship could be nuclear-powered, generating its own energy as it cruises through the void. Another scientist admitted, quote, it is not beyond the realms of science fiction that 3I Atlas could be an alien spaceship of some kind. But here's what they're not telling you. When objects of this magnitude start exhibiting controlled flight patterns and energy generation capabilities, we're not just talking about first contact scenarios. We're potentially looking at reconnaissance missions, preliminary surveys, or worse, advanced scouting operations. The good news, if you can call it that, is one official stated, quote, this is a testable hypothesis. The clock is ticking down. We will know soon enough whether we're dealing with first contact or just a big rock. The clock is ticking down, folks. Those aren't my words. Those are theirs. What happens when an object with the mass density of a small moon, potentially harboring technology beyond our comprehension, decides to alter course? What happens when that December 19th flyby becomes something more than just a casual neighborhood visit? They're studying it, they're tracking it, and they're clearly concerned enough to have multiple international teams focused on this single object. But are they preparing you for what might be coming? Are they being transparent about the potential implications of a controlled, powered object from beyond our solar system making what appears to be a calculated approach to Earth? The establishment wants you to believe this is just another space rock with some unusual characteristics. But 12-mile-wide rocks don't typically generate their own light sources or exhibit intentional avoidance behaviors. They don't follow survey mission patterns or require nuclear-level energy output to maintain their trajectory. December 19th, 2025. Mark it down, because whatever 3I Atlas really is, we're about to find out if humanity is ready for what's coming our way. This has been Doom Scrollin. Thanks for watching.